Welcome everyone to part 64 of Persona 5 Royal. I was checking to see if there's any new books coming, and there will be soon. But for now, we're not going to be able to get them until we get to that point. Also, we gotta actually progress the Confidant rank of Hifumi in order for us to get more books. I forgot to add that onto her Confidant card, but that's alright. And speaking of Confidant ranks I need to progress, because now I have 7 Knight Confidants. Even though Mishima is like on the verge of being finished, he has about maybe 4 more ranks left before he's done. I now literally have EY, who's at rank 2, but after this he'll be at rank 3. I have Torinosuke at rank 4. I have Hifumi I just started. Kawakami, once we get the Mementos mission done, it'll be rank 9 for her. And also Oya, which I just recently started. So yeah, that is literally 6 Confidants ranks thus far. And never mind, we gotta start Chiaya as well. That's 6 Confidant ranks at night that I need to deal with. Oh, and let's not forget about Akechi too. Make that, yeah, that's right. Actually, that's 7 Confidant ranks. So it's technically 8 Confidant ranks in total at night that I have to deal with. But I think Mishima's almost finished, and so too is Kawakami. And Goro, I just gotta get him to rank 8. That's all I gotta do. I gotta get him to rank 8. He'll be done. And more importantly, I have to catch up with the other save file. So if I'm actually going to be, you know what? That's going to be a pain in the ass to do. I changed my mind on the forum plan. Nah, we're just going to keep one save file and just make that. Because it's going to be really a pain in the ass for me to actually go back to multiple save files to catch up. Just so that I can record. Just so that I can record the love confessions. I could just simply have a love confession video and stuff like that, or at least a Valentine's Day video later on. But for right now, we managed to make it to rank 3. We went there and got ourselves, I had to think about something for a second. I had a brain fart, sorry. We just got ourselves camo customization, which, by the way, we already have because of the Confidant gift, but we can now customize the guns to where they'll also deal elemental damage. So they'll not only do gun damage, but elemental damage as well. But the thing is, there's a downside to that. The guns, if they have a persona, or should I say shadow, that is not weak to guns, well, that's not going to do anything.
Good morning. It's hot again today. Konoshiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now. As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you say so then. Yes, I'm sure it'll go well.
And by the way, they will keep showing growing concern about Konoshiro. Oh, and needless to say, if you have not sent the calling card by the 8th, that's it. It's pretty much over. And even if you send the calling card and you went back, yeah, it'll be an automatic game over. Just want to point that out to you. So, on that note, the only reason they have the panicky dialogue is because that's supposed to be if you have not beaten the palace yet. And I've already explained that for each palace. So this will be the 3rd time I've did that because of the fact that they're all reminding you, hey, you gotta beat this palace, even though you've already beaten the palace earlier.
Hey, wait!
So, on that note,
Counting on you.
we're helping out An, trying to figure out the answer for what's going on. And I think the answer for her is the Milky Way. And unfortunately, this might also be on the quiz next week as well. It's basically about somen noodles.
Yes.
This is it.
That's
And with that, we not only got knowledge, but we also literally saved An from being embarrassed for being called out by the teacher. So that means An can get up to another Confidant rank. Now, back then in Persona 4, you had Yukiko, you had Chie, and Yosuke in the class. And in Persona 3, you had Junpei and Yukari in class trying to ask for the answers too. Only person in your class is, in fact, An. And Kasumi's here. We might as well deal with Kasumi. Let me see if there's anything else we can do today. Let's first go to the library and turn in Speed Reader, because we've already read it.
What would you like?
Let's do that.
What would you like?
And now we could just get rid of all the rest of these books and read them as quickly as humanly possible.
Here.
And once we've read up all the books in the library, we cannot get any more bonuses from them again. So on that note, let's head over to the promenade, because we've got 2 more ranks with Kasumi before we don't have to worry about her till later on.
Hello.
Yeah, that is kind of a spoiler, but still, for the most part, at least we will have her done. And then I could take Unicorn out. Actually, yeah, I could take Unicorn out after this, because I won't need it for her, because of the fact that she will have enough for rank 5, and that will be something we won't have to deal with until later on. So what she's doing is searching for glasses for her father. Pretty kind-hearted soul. And, thing is, she has me over here trying glasses. Ironically enough,
Thank you so much.
even though, the main protagonist, Sakura, wears glasses
That's good.
all the time, I mean, you just have to be nice to her. Let's just try to be nice to her. But even though the main protagonist wears glasses all the time, he wears glasses because they're stylish. He doesn't wear glasses because he has bad eyesight. In fact, he could see just fine without his glasses. Thing is, the only time he doesn't have them on is when he's doing sports.
I'm counting on you.
And even then, like, he was running with his glasses on. And I think in the animation, he didn't wear his glasses. And unfortunately, he was the and thank God he wasn't wearing the glasses. But unfortunately, he was the unfortunate victim of getting spiked in the face by, Kamoshida. So, yeah. Oh God, the gag glasses. They brought those back, didn't they? That is a reference to Yukiko, who had Teddy to craft these gag glasses. And when somebody wore those glasses, Yukiko went into a laughing fit. Shut up, it's an endearing character trait. But whatever the case, we tried all sorts of weird glasses and they just did not look right on our boy Akira.
Then it's set.
But for the most part, at least, when we're done with this, we've got rank 5. So yeah, oh wait, 4, sorry, not rank 5. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So, rank 4 so far, which is good. Then I won't have to worry, then after rank 5, I won't have to worry about carrying a persona for Kasumi. I also have to get rid of Chariot and Death, because we already got the rank 9 for them. All we need to do is just get the rank 10 and we're done. That's it. So far, things are going well. We have pretty much only got 3 more... No, we've pretty much got 3 more Confidant ranks close to being done. And that actually... Well, I would say sort of done for Faith, but that is actually a good thing. So that way I can focus more on the rest of those Confidant ranks. And more importantly, we're getting very, very close to next month. And ooh, we can now use the grappling hook for ambushes. So the Chainus hook will allow you to grapple shadows from a far off distance, and will also inflict dizzy, confuse, and fear, provided that the shadow is not immune to dizzy, confuse, and fear. Meaning you can actually score technical hits on them really quickly, so long as you have a persona with Psychic, which would mean you would completely and totally clear an entire mementos on persona that have well, prone, or at least some sort of weakness to dizzy, fear, confusion, or whatever kind of bad stat. And that right there is a good thing. However, the only one that's not going to be affected by that in Mementos is the Reaper, because Persona 5 Royal made it to where you can't use bad stats on the Reaper to farm anymore. No, you can just simply use the DLC to farm. And that's the gist of that. Alright, now it's time for the do another crossword puzzle, but unfortunately, I can't move my controller. Why does it do this now? God damn it! Give me a second. Alright, we got it moving now. Alright, we got it. Let's see. The word we're trying to spell is polynosis. And the reason why my controller was dead is because, well, it just all of a sudden, well, this time it actually, like, disconnected because it was stationary, because I was letting it go and stuff like that, and it just disconnected and I had to reconnect the damn controller again. So, that's what that jump cut was for. Because it spent like 2 or 3 minutes with me trying to reconnect the controller. Anyway, I think we could go to something else. Let's see. Let's go deal with Mishima. Might as well. Yeah, let's go deal with him. I think we're at rank 6 with this guy. Hold on. Don't worry, Chiaya. We're gonna deal with you. And the moment Mishima and also Kawakami is done, I'm gonna start dealing with Fortune and also dealing with Star and Devil. We're gonna be dealing with them. By the way, this rank, you're not going to be going any higher. Because we need to, for the most part. No, actually, I think we will be going a little bit higher. This rank is only available after you've, like, completed 10 Mementos missions, which we did. So, basically speaking, Mishima is now letting the power going completely on his head to the point where he really needs to sit the hell down before he does something stupid. And unfortunately, he's getting really, really out of control. And no matter what you say, you're going to increase this rank regardless. But however, this isn't necessarily a rank increase. What this is half of rank. That's what this is. It's literally 6.5. Some of the guys call it 6.1. It's 6.5. I'm going to tell you why. Because after this, if you've completed like maybe 10 or 12 more, you'll be able to do another Confidant rank. I think it's actually 5 or 6 of them. That's what it is. No. It was 6. No, 5 or more. If you went there and did 5 or more Mementos missions, you'll be at rank 6. And then if you do 10 or like 16 or more, you'll be done with the whole thing. So we've gotten literally 10 Mementos missions done. So we'll be able to go to rank 7 after this. That is a given. So, on that note, we're going to have to discuss Mishima's actions with the others. This is something that needs to be done. Oh, and by the way, depending on how late in the game this is, our group of Phantom Thieves will be expanded or will be the way they are.
Wait, hold on.
It all depends. So yeah. He's not going to be able to do we're not going to be able to do anything with him until you actually beat like 5 or more ranks. But once you do, more than likely Makoto and Yusuke would have already joined. And to an extent, the other 2 members would have joined as well. Hell, also around this time, if a certain pancake-loving detective was on the team, they would have joined too. So, yeah, it all depends on who's on the team by the time we get to this Confidant rank. But of course, Mishima's shadow is surprised to see us. Oh, by the way, we don't fight Mishima, not in Vanilla and not in Royal. This is something that was in Vanilla, by the way. And yeah, you had to do about maybe 6 or more Confidant ranks. No, not Confidant ranks, I meant Mementos missions in order for you to get this. In Royal, they decreased it to like 5 or more. Because you're going to end up doing Mementos missions anyway if you manage to get Confidant ranks like Kawakami real early. Also, if you manage to get enough charm for Takemi. So, Shadow Mishima is deep down blaming us because of the fact that he felt like he was, if he would have been online, none of this would have happened. And he felt like he was important because of the Phantom Thieves. He literally was using the Phantom Thieves for his own clout.
I don't know.
And literally, if we actually did something to his shadow, there would be no point, because that would be us trying to force him to change. In actuality, us being there literally made him change.
No.
And yeah, this is probably the first Confidant rank where we literally had to try to change his heart. Well, not had to, but we didn't like have to fight him or anything. Us being there literally made him change his heart. So on that note, let's see, which one shall we get? We gotten all these read, so let's just read this one. Oh, and FYI, for those who don't know about Speed Reader, if you manage to speed read books, you get double the value from what they get, depending on the value, because it's RNG. Otherwise,
For real?
that's another book finished. And that basically gives you all that you need. That's the good thing about Speed Reader. Speed reading basically. It won't take you 2 nights or 2 days to finish up a book. You can just breeze through books no problem. At least it didn't have 4 or 5 chapters like in Persona 5. No, like in Persona 4 Golden or Persona 3. Because yeah, you can read books in that game too. Anyway, let's go over to let's see how much we have. There was something we need to buy first, beforehand. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. No. Yeah, Station Square. That's what it is. We need to check on something right quick, because there is something that was available for the 8th. Just trying to remember. Oh, now I remember what's available. It's over here at the convenience store. And in case you're wondering what that is, it's Soothing Soda.
What do you want to do?
So,
Take your time.
why did I came over here for Soothing Soda? Real simple. Look how much that actually heals. And from here on in, Soothing Soda will be available. It's once per night though. But Soothing Soda is by far one of the most
What do you want to do?
efficient healing in the game. And it's a rarity because it starts showing up around this day. That's why I didn't go to On directly. And Soothing Soda will be available from here on in. And it's at a very high price. I mean, it's at a very low price, to be honest with you. It's much, much more effective. I mean, I wouldn't say much more effective, but it's much less expensive than any of the medicine that would be given to you by Takemi by the end of her Confidant rank. So, speaking of Confidant ranks, we're in An's rank 6 or rank 7. I think this is a rank 7. Meaning we're getting close to finishing off her Confidant rank. So yeah. I mean, you could say it was a trap, but in all honesty, the second option is what actually will help out. At least help you get some more points towards the Confidant rank.
Let's go.
So what's happening now with this one? Remember that model that went there and tried to do all the telling all the models, hey, the photo shoot is a day from now, and she actually goes to the photo shoot like a day before the day she tells everybody else to try to make sure that she's a top model. Well, guess what she does to An? Tries to sabotage the shoot so that she'll look good and An will look terrible.
What?
Yeah, this woman is definitely a pain in the butt. But at the same vein,
Wow.
she gets very angry at the fact that no matter how much exercise, work, or anything else that she does, An will never get pudgy or fat, and she will look naturally slender and she will look naturally gorgeous, despite the fact that An will eat an entire cheesecake factory out of business. She will never ever get fat. And that's the thing that pisses off Mika. So with that said, she basically purposely sabotaged his shoot to make An look terrible. And An comes to the realization, maybe she has a point. Because Mika taking the job seriously, and An is not, and more importantly, she's thinking about it as a side job. And that's the thing. So, try to cheer her up at least. And that's the thing about An. She actually is a nice and caring person. And then she realizes that despite the fact that Mika just set her up for failure, she decides that I think the best way to do is to be a better model and work just as hard as Mika. That way it'll actually look like she is pretending to be a model when she actually is a model. And since we're at rank 9 with Ryuji, her rank 7, I think this is her rank 7? Yeah. I think this is her rank 7. Or was it rank 6? Nope, rank 7. Rank 8 means that since we're at rank 9 or higher with Ryuji, no, sorry, not 9, I mean it's 7 or higher with Ryuji, her rank 8 will actually be available. By the way, the rank 7 or higher means that the Protein Junkies gym would be available. That's why I said in her card that Ryuji's rank 8 has to, no, rank 6 or higher has to be available first. Or was it rank 4? No, it was rank 5 or higher, yes. Because Ryuji would take Akira to the gym and it's rank 5. Rank 6 is them discovering that the track team is pretty much being sabotaged. Now I remember. So like I said, we have to make sure that Ryuji's at a high enough rank so that we could go there and do that. But nonetheless, we only got 1 day left, ladies and gentlemen. 1 day left before the Kanashiro arc is over. And also 1 day left before we get by far the worst Confidant rank. So I'll see you all in part 65. This is RVman985. Peace out and take care.